butterflies like a lot. Like a super, super, super much. Like just so much. My name is Marisol Stoffberg and we are super excited because it's a brand new week here with the MyZone Active Kids, where we actively invest in your future. We are so excited because this week it's all about everything from bugs to butterflies. And I also have a super cool friend. I'm also wearing flowers today because it's the bugs and butterflies, and they need flowers to survive, I think, something like that. And I'm just being wonderful. And I have a friend with me.
Hi friends, my name is Monique Adams and I am super excited to be here with you guys. Marisol. With you guys, I'm so excited, Marisol, because we were talking about frogs.
Yes, frogs.
Super exciting.
Ribbit. Monique, I love frogs. Some people think that frogs are like scary, but I think they are magical.
Yes.
They have the coolest eyes that go ooh, 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 ooh. And they have these super long tongues. I love frogs just so much. And we have a bunch of exciting things waiting for you guys for today. We want to remind you that you can see us. Monique, when can they see us?
Mondays,
Tuesdays,
Wednesday, Thursday,
wait for it,
Friday. What time? 9.
What time?
9.
On the MyZone and Zoshy Facebook pages. And we also want to thank Innovation so much, because without them, I'll be sitting on the ground. So thank you so much for these super fun bean bags. If you want to rate anything for your party, please visit info@kickstartnam.com.
And you know, it's Monday. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Story time! So get your blankets ready, snacks, cozy up, and get ready for the story.
But before we do the story, Monique, we cannot just give them stories in this place. We need to give them songs. So Monique, I love sharks just as much as I like frogs. And I think they're basically the same. The one's just like much bigger. And the one has teeth, and I don't think a frog has teeth. Never looked.
No. I don't think so, no.
Okay, but now we're singing a frog. We're singing a frog about a song. We're singing a song about a shark. You all know the song. If you don't know it, you're lying. I know you're lying. So Monique and I, we practice the moves and everything. But if you see us, you need to sing with us and do the moves as well. Monique, are you ready?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
I'm ready.
Are you sure? Are you really sure?
100%.
And
a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark. Mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark do 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 do, mommy shark. Daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark do 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 do, daddy shark. Grandma shark do 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 do, grandma shark do 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 do, grandma shark do 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 do, grandma shark. Grandpa shark do 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 do, grandpa shark do 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 do, grandpa shark do 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 do, grandpa shark. Let's go hunt do 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 do, let's go hunt do 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 do, let's go hunt do 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 do, let's go hunt.
Oh, I'm dizzy now from all the swimming. But now, Monique, what time is it?
Story time!
welcome back to Story Time. I am so excited for today because today's story is the coolest thing ever. So we're learning all about everything and anything from bugs to butterflies, and we're also learning about frogs today. So our story is called I Found a Frog by Mr. T. Albert. So get ready. Even though I have grandchildren of my own, it seems like it was only yesterday when I returned home from school to find a frog in my bedroom. My mother just chuckled when I yelled out, "I found a frog on my bed!" Now, she knew that I would eventually find one, but she let me discover a wonder of nature that many people miss. I'm glad she did. You see, a little earlier that spring, when I was 6 years old, I saw some little black fish in a pond. Since I didn't have any pets, I went home and asked my mother if I could have one. After we talked about my catching some of the fish I saw and the responsibility of having a pet, she agreed. She gave me a bowl, told me to go catch a few, and said that while I was out, she would have and prepare the new home. And off I went. There were so many that they were easy to catch. I filled the bowl and ran home. When I got home, my mother had an old fishbowl filled with water, sitting on the corner of my desk. She asked to see the fish, looked, and with a big smile said, "Tadpoles! Wow! You're in for a surprise." I asked what she meant, and she just said that I would have to wait and see, but to watch my fish carefully. After a few weeks, I noticed some were changing. "Mom!" I yelled with excitement. "Come here! My fish are growing legs!" She came into my room, looked, smiled, and told me to keep watching. After several more weeks, there were even more changes. "Mom!" I yelled with excitement. "Come here! My fish are growing front legs and their tail is going away." She came into my room, looked, smiled, and told me to keep watching. A week or so later, when I got up, I was amazed. There were more changes. My fish didn't have tails, their legs were bigger, and they didn't look like the black fish I had caught earlier that spring. "Mom!" I yelled with excitement. "Come here! My fish are really different." She came into my room, looked, smiled, and told me that a surprise was very close. That day when I returned home from school is when I yelled out, "I found a frog on my bed!" "Surprise!" yelled Mom. "You watched a miracle right before your very own eyes. A fish changed into a frog. Now you had better catch and take him and the other almost frogs back to the pond. I don't need 50 more surprises coming tomorrow." And off I went to take back my frogs. What a great story, and this story teaches us that sometimes things aren't always what they seem. So make sure that you look closely and you keep watching and maybe even catch your very own fish frogs. Wow, Monique, I just loved story time today. We read the story about the boy who found a frog. Will you give me a frog?
I don't think it's quite safe for the frog to be
In
here.
my presence?
Yeah.
Or just people in general because they are feeling sad?
No, people in general.
Okay.
are
Woo! I almost ended this friendship right here.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna go visit Zoey and Zoshy.
So excited. So get ready. They're going to have fun now.
Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Zoshy, what are you doing?
Zoe, I'm a frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Because today we are learning all about frogs.
Zoshy, but we first need to say hi to our friends. Hi everyone, I am Zoe and I can jump just as high as a frog.
And I am Zoshy and I love frogs so much. And we are brother and sister.
I am so happy you guys are back because we really missed you. You make us feel special and happy.
This week, it is about all things bugs and butterflies. And today, we want to learn more about amphobias.
Zoshy, it's amphibians, not amphobias.
Sorry, that is a big word. Zoe, what does amphibians mean again?
They are called vertebrates, or animals with backbones who can live on the ground and in the water, just like frogs and toads.
Don't they also have soft, wet skin? And they also lay eggs?
Yep. Their babies are also called tadpoles, which are teeny, tiny baby frogs.
Zoe, frogs must have to like water a lot because they can easily just gulp up the water when they are in water.
Actually, they don't. They don't drink water like we do. They soak up water through their skin. How cool is that?
Wow! Frogs are amazing. So they can breathe through their skin?
Yep.
Does that mean they can breathe and eat at the same time?
You always find ways of thinking about food, don't you? They catch food with their super long tongue. If you had a tongue that long, you would just lie in bed and try to get snacks to come to you.
Oh, that would be super cool. I think I would make a super cool frog. I can even croak just like a frog.
Did you know, Ne? Just like bears, frogs can also sleep for super long. They call that hibernating.
I almost forgot to tell our friends that I have a pet frog. His name is Freddy Mercurius Frog. He is my best friend. He jumps high, and when I get home, he presses his tiny face against my hand.
Frogs can jump super high, like really high. They can jump 20 times higher than their own height.
Maybe they can even jump to the moon. Who knows?
You can also get super big frogs that are almost as big as I am. They call them bullfrogs. Some frogs are super tiny, and some even have colorful skins, but then they might be poisonous. You can get more than 4,700 types of frogs all over the world, except in Antarctica where it's very cold.
Frogs can also see everything, and I mean everything. You can never try to hide from them or hide their snacks behind them. Their eyes can see 360 degrees. Imagine being able to see all around you. I think that would make me a little dizzy.
Did you know that you can see a frog is a boy frog or a girl frog just by looking at their ears?
What? Really?
Yep. If their ears are bigger than their eyes, they are a boy. And if their ears are smaller than their eyes, they are girls. Zoshy, what type of things does your frog eat?
Zoe, my frog eats worms and bugs.
Ew.
No, that's actually super cool because he would never want my chips or carrots or chicken strips, so he gets his bugs and I get my food.
I think frogs have the best time when it gets dark. When they are close to water, you can hear them croaking and it almost sounds like a choir. Oh, I think it sounds magical.
I think they have cool parties at night. And we even know a song about a bunch of frogs that had a party at the lake.
Let's sing it all together. So get ready, friends.
And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3. What an entertaining party in the tall grass by the lake. All the frogs have come together, drinking juice and eating cake. La la, dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Ribbit, ribbit, dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. La la, dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Ribbit, ribbit, dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Mr. Toad is good at drumming, and his wife plays the trombone. There's a lovely little tadpole who prefers to dance alone. La la, dee-dee-dee-dee-da. Ribbit, ribbit, tee-dee-dee-dee-dum. La la, tee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Ribbit, ribbit, tee-dee-dee-dee-dum. From the darkness of a rush bed comes a limping big old hound. All the froggies at the party scatter, hopping all around. La la, tee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Ribbit, ribbit, tee-dee-dee-dee-dum. La la, tee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Ribbit, ribbit, tee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Today, I learned that frogs are really interesting. There are so much exciting things about them, more than I ever thought.
Zoshy, I think it's time for our super fun fact again.
Well, did you know that a group or bunch of frogs are called an army?
Wow.
Imagine an army of frogs. That would be the coolest thing ever.
Wow, that is so cool. Oh, I love frogs. I love them a lot. Ribbit, ribbit. Friends, remember that frogs are super special and super interesting and super cool. And we get to learn more things about them every single day.
That is so true, Zoe. But that is it from us today, friends. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye! Boop.
Ribbit,
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 ribbit.
ribbit.
Wow, Monique, aren't those two just the best?
Oh, yes, they are, Maricel. They had so much fun. Now, I think it's time for us to have fun.
I'm very excited for today because today is going to be a very, very fun, active activity. But what's cool is you can do this in groups, you can do it on your own with your parents, and it's super fun. So what we're doing today is, because we learned about frogs, Monique is being a frog.
Ribbit.
So she is collecting some insects because frogs eat insects, and she is going to bring them over here so that she can take them home so she can eat her insects. So we have a bunch of colorful insects there. At least these ones don't crawl. So what she's going to do is she needs to get one of the colorful balls. Then she's going to give 4 frog jumps, and we're going to count with her, and she's going to give the insect to me, and I'm going to place it in the bucket. So at school is you can do it as a race to see who can get the most, but we're not racing today because we are working together as a unit, as a team. So we all need to count together, so make sure you're ready. Monica, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, you can also put some paper plates here so that it can look like lily pads and you're jumping on the lily pads. But today we are just jumping on the redness. That is this beautiful blanket that I have that smells like Stay Soft. Okay, Monica, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I have 1 and I'm placing it in there. Okay, Monique's gonna bring the next one. This is a purple one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Monique. I'm placing my purple one in here. And it's time for a blue one. Grrr. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're gonna get another one. Monica, you ready?
I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna take 2.
Oh, look at you being sneaky. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. And now she gave me 2, and I'm placing them in my bucket. So we just showed you a few, but you guys can do a bunch of them at home, and you can do them from different sides, and you can just have the best time ever. But Monique, thank you so much for jumping for me today.
Thank you for having me. Whoa, that was a workout session.
Yeah, that's why you did the jumping. So we want to remind you guys again that you can download the Zoshy app on your phone. Can you believe it? Only if you have an Android phone though. And then you are able to watch lessons and work through booklets and just have the best time ever. Monique, there's also something very important happening in November. Can you remember what's happening in November?
Is it my birthday?
No, it's not your birthday.
Oh, wait. The Tourism Expo.
So from the 4th to the 7th of November, we have our Namibia Tourism Expo where you can see anything and everything that celebrates our country. I think it's super cool. You can also almost learn more about the different bugs and butterflies that you get. Wow. And you can learn about the people that can go show you the bugs and the butterflies. And Monique, you might even see Zoey and Zoshy. But I didn't hear from me.
Wait, isn't there something like 1,000 vouchers that's up?
There's amazing vouchers that are up to be won. So remind your mommy and your daddy that they should check the Facebook pages of Namibia Media Holdings so they can win vouchers. So you guys can go see the country. You can see all the different froggies. And we also want to remind you that we have our junior magazine coming out on the 20th of October. That's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
Because it's stories about you, for you. Yay! But that's it from us. Please remember to stay safe and respect your bugs, your butterflies, and your frogs. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye!